Good morning, students. Today we discuss about the commerce 11th standard commerce subject. In the morning video, we continue the same chapter, business activities. We discuss meaning, difference, and types, and some examples of human activities in the previous video. So in this video, we continue the same chapter. The topic is types of economic activities. So on the basis of employment, on the basis of profession, and on the basis of business, there are various types of human activity, that is economic activities. On the basis of employment, it refers to the occupation in which people work for others and get remuneration in the form of wages or salaries. So employment means some persons are to be work under some people, and in order to earn remuneration by way of wages or salaries. So it is called as a employment. So one will work under some control in order to earn remuneration. So the one who is employed by others are called employees, and the one who employ others is called employer. So employee and employer. Employer means the work will be given by him, and employee means the work will given to them in order to do the work. Employee. Characteristics of employment. In this employment, there are some features. There is a contract existing between the employer and the employee. So under employment, the contract will be between employer and employee. Employee perform according to assigned task. So whatever the work allotted by the employer to the employee, he should perform it. So remuneration is given to employee for delivering value of services. So what type of work given by the worker, employee, the employer will give a remuneration based upon the work performed. An employee must abide by the rules and regulation of the organization. So the employee must obey the rules and regulation of the organization. Profession. Profession are those occupation which involve rendering of personal service of a special and expert nature. So those who are having professional qualification, based upon the professional qualification and a special and expert nature, they should do the profession. They should do the work. That occupation is called as profession. So profession are those occupation which involve rendering of personal services of a special and expert nature. A profession is something which is more than a job. It is a career for someone who is competent in their respective areas. So it is the work done by the person who is an expert knowledge in his education and also in their work. So they must have experience in their work. So it includes professional activities which are subject to guidelines or codes of conduct laid down by the professional bodies. So those engaged in a profession are called professionalists, and they earn income by charging professional fees. So professional work is one of the major work given by the person based upon their experience and professional qualification in their areas. Characteristics of profession. There should be a systematic body of knowledge and there should be formal acquisition of knowledge by the member. So by doing the professional work, he must possess a special knowledge in their work and also experience and also such kind of professional qualification they must possess. So there should be a code of conduct governing the conduct and behavior of professionals. Service motive should be the uppermost in the minds of people rendering professional services. So those who are rendering professional business, they should not consider as a business, they should be considered as a service given by them to the needed person, and they will collect professional fees for doing the service. They should not work in order to earn profit in their professional service. So it is a service oriented organization. Professional business is one of the service oriented organization. And then business. So business refers to any human activity undertaken on a regular basis with the object to earn profit through production, distribution, purchase and sale of goods and services. So business means any human activities engaged in the field of producing the product or purchasing the product and distribute the product and also the services. So that type of human activity is called as a business. So some of the human beings, they himself engage in the business field. So business may be defined as an activity involving a regular production or purchase of goods and services for sale, transfer and exchange with an object of earning profit. So those activities which are done by the people in order to produce or purchase of the goods and services and also transfer and exchange with the motive of earning profit. So that type of activity is called as a business. According to James Stephenson, business refers to economic activities performed for earning profit. Simply, this author says all economic activities which are motive of earning profit is called as a business. According to Haney, business may be defined as a human activity directed towards producing or acquiring wealth through buying and selling of goods. So this author says business means it is one of the purchase and produce the product, produce the wealth, produce the economic by way of selling and buying of goods and services. So business activities are connected with raising, producing or processing of goods. So industry create form utility of goods by bringing materials into a form which is useful for intermediate consumption. So mostly the industries are the major part not to produce the product. They should change the material into a useful product. The industry will change the material into a useful product for final consumption. So business activities are connected with raising, producing or processing of goods. And then intermediate consumption, so that is a further use of material in order to industry or final consumption of the consumers. So with that we conclude this video, and in this video we discuss about the various kinds of economic activities on the basis of employment, on the basis of profession, on the basis of business. So students, you can watch both the video 1 and 2 and you can learn all the topics and you can write it in your commerce assignment notebook. Keep the notebook safely and bring it on school reopening day, and send a task completed message in WhatsApp group mentioning the subject also. Thank you.